Good morning, everybody. This is Tim. It is Sunday, September the 19th. Lauren and I finally made it to Elko, Nevada here at the campground and finally got camp all situated and set up. We're getting ready to head over to Elko, Nevada here in about 15-20 minutes. I'm going to be over there for a week, so we've got us a nice room with a kitchenette for the week. So we'll be comfortable while we're there, and then we'll head back over here to the Reno area for our next move, I guess, or our next location, as it were, related to the job I've got. So anyway, I thought we would go ahead and show you what the camper looks like now that we've got it all situated and cleaned up. So give me just a second and I will give you a quick tour of the camper. Well, you know, we had to really downsize for this move to Reno. We still do have our house on Amelia Island, which is being rented out by a family member, of course. But you don't realize how much junk you have until you start getting ready for a move. But anyway, when you walk in the door, this is our little seating area. No, I'm not a Chargers fan. Lori's from San Diego. Although they moved, she's still a Chargers fan. I'm Dolphins all the way. Go Fins. Anyway, this is our little couch area when you walk in. So far, the little command strips, those 3M command strips, have been working great. We don't travel with the pictures up on the wall there. We take them down, but you put the command strip on the wall and on the back of the picture, just push it in there, and the Velcro seems to hold it really well while we're in camp. And again, it makes it feel a bit more homey. Got some lights up, some leftover Christmas lights from last year, just for mood lights in here. Can't really get much out of it in the daytime, but at nighttime it looks really nice in here. It's a soft light. Anyway, coming around, there's our little dinette right there. It's usually where I set up at with my iPad and do my YouTube stuff. Again, we got the white lights in here. Lori's got some floral pictures, just again to make it a happy mood. Got our TV, I think it's a 32-inch, I want to say, on the wall. And what we do is we stream it. Most of these campgrounds, at least the ones we've stayed at, I can't speak for everybody else, the Wi-Fi has been horrendous. Of course, this TV is a smart TV, so it's got a lot of the apps built into it. Lori was watching Mark's YouTube video because she's a big foodie. Mark Weens, I think his name is. Check him out sometime. Pretty interesting if you haven't. But anyway, we got the TV right now streaming off of a Verizon Jetpack. Got the unlimited data plan. So far, have had no issues with being throttled down after exceeding our monthly allotment. It seems to work perfectly, no issues. And for live TV, we have YouTube TV. This is just the YouTube app streaming Mark Weens, but we do have the YouTube TV for our live streaming. So you got all the Fox News, you name it, all the channels that you would typically have sitting at your house watching cable. We stream through live TV on YouTube TV. So can't say enough good about it. We've tried some of the other ones, and to us, YouTube TV works the best. Anyway, enough about that. That's our entertainment center. You've got some speakers up here for the stereo system down there. There's also 2 speakers outside the door of the camper, mounted on the exterior right below the awning. So if you're sitting outside, you can listen to the same music that's playing inside, and it does have Bluetooth built into it, so you can stream right through your mobile phone through the radio to the speakers, if that makes sense, through Bluetooth. This is our little kitchen area. Microwave, stove, oven, stovetop, 3-burner propane stove here. Really haven't had any issues with it yet. Don't really use it that often. I think we've maybe used it once. Haven't even used the oven at all. So, but it's there if we need it. Obviously, sink. It does have a nice sink in here. It's a kind of like a miniature farm sink, I guess you could say. But anyway, that's the sink. We had the people that did our tile in the bathroom. He said he'd put up the adhesive tile here on this wall, and he did it for $100, and I thought $100 was worth me not having to do it. Anyway, is it sticking that well? Some of the Some of the places are starting to pop up a little bit. I just push them down as I see them. I'll probably get some glue and just go there and touch it up in the little hot spots that keep popping up. But for the most part, it seems to be working fine. I will also mention that Lori had a professional painter come in here and completely paint all of the cabinets, including the trim on the slide out, including all of that down there. It was the typical dark walnut, chestnut wood color, whatever you want to call it. We can't stand dark cabinetry. It's just, to us, it's depressing. Other people say it makes it homey and warm. That's fine. Everybody's got an opinion. Our opinion is we like bright, happy, white. And I'll be honest with you, this isn't that big of a camper. The smaller, or the darker color cabinetry made it feel like you was in a cave. Once we got everything painted white, it opened it right up, and it looks, to me, really, really nice. And we're the ones that stay in it. I guess our opinion is the one that counts. But anyway, just so you know, we did have it painted. Refrigerator. You see what's important in our life. And I still have a couple Lone Stars from Texas left over, Miss Sheena. And then our freezer, not really a whole lot in there. Because again, we've been on the road for 10 days. Just taking our time getting here, not trying to break any land records, of course. This goes into the bathroom, which is situated between the living area and the bedroom. Nothing really to write home about here. You got your toilet, got your sink, got a vanity. We did get some really cool renderings of the Grand Canyon that some artists did at the Grand Canyon Conservancy store, which was nice. That's the shower. Not going to open it up because we do have it being used as storage right now until we get back from Elko, Nevada. I'll get that stuff back out and put it in the back of my truck. And then this is the bedroom. It's got a queen, RV queen. Unfortunately, it's an RV queen, not a regular queen. RV queen's a little bit smaller, but Laura and I have made it work, and we've been sleeping like babies in here. Got a window there. This window is an emergency exit, so you can get out of it if there's a fire or something like that. Lori, right outside of the Grand Canyon, near the KOA campground, there is a store where Native American Indians sell handcrafted goods, and Lori got her a handcrafted dream catcher with a certificate of authenticity with it, which I haven't really read yet. But anyway, really cool little store, and we wanted to help the locals out. I think it was like 65, 70 bucks. I'm sure Laura will correct me on that. May have been more than that. I can't remember. But anyway, again, thank you, Miss Susan, for your contribution to the camper. We really like it and appreciate it. Gives it some contrast in here color-wise. You know, there's storage, small amount of storage. Again, this is about downsizing. I've got all my stuff folded, and I got my suitcase full for the trip. So a lot of my stuff isn't in there, but both sides, that's my side, that's Lori's side, for hanging clothes and whatnot. And then the area up there, we just use it for towels and spare sheets. So really, that's the extent of our rig. It is our little mini home. We've put our own stamp on it. We like it. And, you know, we feel like when we get off the road, or this past couple weeks, and no matter where we was at the campground, once we unhooked it, got it set up, put the blinds down, turn on the mood lights, we could have been sitting in our driveway, which the camper was sitting in our driveway for probably about a month and a half, and we would just hang out at it in the evening time, as an example, after work, to get used to it, to see what it would be like. So really, we had that kind of out of the way. Once we got on the road and put the blinds down and turned everything on at night, we was just like sitting in our driveway at our house. So anyway, it worked for us, and this is probably one of our favorite pictures on the wall. Yeah, that's home. Always will be, still is. Anyway, that's it, folks. We have our little mascot with us that we picked up in Roswell, New Mexico. He's traveling with us, keeping us safe and sound. And that's it. Hope everybody enjoyed the tour of our little home on wheels, and hope you're having a great weekend so far. Sorry I haven't posted. I just kind of got wore out with that last section of drive. I will tell you that driving from Las Vegas, Nevada, I think it's up Highway 95 to Reno, you're paralleling Death Valley It's all desert. There's nothing there. There's a couple of gas stations here and there, so you got to keep your eye on the fuel situation as you're traveling through the desert. But, you know, in the back of your mind, you're like, please, God, don't let my camper blow a tire or something, you know, a ball bearing on the axle, something along that line, because you're going to be stranded for hours, if not a couple days, for somebody to get to you to repair that kind of damage. So we made it. I won't do it again. I will not go back that way. We don't want to go back that way. One day when we do return home, we'll probably go Salt Lake City up into Wyoming and catch Yellowstone, and then over to South Dakota to check Mount Rushmore, and then on across the breadbasket of the United States, back in my old home turf. So anyway, for now, don't know how long we're going to be here, but we're here. We're blessed to have made the trip and see the wonderful things that we did, and I'm glad those of you who followed us on our journey, hopefully you enjoyed the videos I posted. I know there's not a ton of people looking at them, but hopefully those of you who have looked at my videos have enjoyed the videos. You got something out of it, and you kind of kept up with our goings on. I'll try to post probably maybe 1 or 2 a week while we're here, just as we go around the area and travel to my systems, and just to kind of keep everybody up to date with what's going on. So with that, have a great Sunday, and we'll talk soon. Bye.